Amara was a whirlwind of contradictions. Outgoing and vivacious one moment, she could be withdrawn and introspective the next. This duality was never more apparent than in her relationships. While she craved love and connection, the thought of commitment sent shivers down her spine. The weight of forever felt suffocating, a gilded cage she wasn't ready to enter. Her friends, a kaleidoscope of personalities themselves, often teased her about her fear. One day they'd say, "You'll meet someone who'll make you toss those fears aside." Amara would just laugh, a nervous flutter in her chest, hoping they were right. Deep down, she yearned to believe in a love that could conquer all, even her deep-seated anxieties. Marcus entered Amara's life like a melody, unexpected yet instantly captivating. They met at a charity gala, a sea of faces and forced smiles. Yet when their eyes met across the crowded room, the world seemed to fade away. He was handsome, with a smile that could melt glaciers, and eyes that held a depth she found both intriguing and a little intimidating. Their initial conversations were a delightful dance of wit and shared passions. He spoke of his dreams, his aspirations to make a difference in the world, and she found herself drawn to his genuine spirit. As weeks turned into months, their bond deepened, evolving into something precious and rare. Amara found herself falling for him, her carefully constructed walls crumbling with every shared laugh, every stolen glance. The proposal came on a starlit night, the air thick with the scent of jasmine and the promise of forever. Marcus, down on one knee, his eyes shining with love, held out a ring that shimmered under the moonlight. It was a scene straight out of a fairy tale, yet Amara felt a wave of panic wash over her. "Amara," Marcus began, his voice husky with emotion, "you are the love of my life. Will you do me the incredible honor of becoming my wife?" The words hung in the air, heavy with expectation. Amara's heart pounded in her chest, a drumbeat of fear drowning out the symphony of love that surrounded her. "Marcus, I can't," she stammered, her voice barely a whisper. She saw the light in his eyes dim, replaced by a hurt she couldn't bear to acknowledge. Turning on her heel, she fled, the echo of his silence chasing after her. Section 4. The Heart's Awakening. Days turned into weeks, each one a painful reminder of her mistake. Amara cried until her tears ran dry, the weight of her decision crushing her spirit. She had pushed away the best thing that had ever happened to her, all because of her crippling fear. The news of Marcus's decision to accept a job in San Pedro, Belize, was the final blow. He was moving on, leaving behind the remnants of their shattered love story. It was then that the full impact of her actions struck her. She had let her fear dictate her life, and in doing so, she had lost the man she was destined to be with. A verse from Proverbs echoed in her mind, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding." In that moment, Amara vowed to fight for her love, to chase after the happiness that had slipped through her fingers.